The Russian Federation occupied this building and worked here. Now you will see everything with your own eyes. Dmytro Litovchenko, deputy head of the Kupiansk police department, shows what the Russian military turned the building into in more than 6 months. They made torture chambers where there used to be a temporary detention center. A room designed for 4 people was accommodated 10 times as many, the policeman says. 40 to 50 people, as the locals told us, were held in such conditions. They all slept standing up in turn. Everything is broken. They were probably tortured. Before the war, this temporary detention center was new. We just made repairs. Everything was new. Everything was good. But they were here. You can see for yourself what they did. The upper floors of the building were used as administrative offices. There were bundles of brochures with the constitution of the Russian Federation lying around. A clothing warehouse was also found here, 1,000 sets of uniform and shoes. This is summer. There is also winter. Does that mean that they were already preparing for winter? Yes, you see, they brought it all in boxes. They already told people that they are here all the time. The police will work according to the laws of the Russian Federation, and they have already begun to bring everything here. However, on September 11th, as a result of the counteroffensive of the armed forces of Ukraine, Kupiansk was liberated. The day before the building was on fire, the Russians got rid of their documents, and the locked people were simply left without water and food. Local resident Zhanna Volzhina says her relatives Roman and Volodymyr spent more than 2 months in torture chambers.
They started trying to get out. Somehow someone from other cells got out through the windows, somehow got out through the roof and started looking. There were keys lying around. They found the keys and started opening all the cells, and the guys all got out. They said that they were tortured with electricity. These wires were somehow connected to their genitals. They were shocked to their ears. Now they need to be treated after all this.
It is not yet possible to say how many people passed through the torture chambers in the Kupiansk regional department. Investigative actions are underway. It took 2 weeks for law enforcement officers to remove the garbage and collect the first material evidence for the security service of Ukraine. It has already been established that one of the instruments of torture most likely was a gas mask.
Those gas masks that we found were covered in blood. They were also covered in blood from the inside. This is torture. They could close their breasts, and this is how they mocked. I can't think of any way to torture a person. This was done by our, unfortunately, neighbors.
20 kilometers from Kupiansk there is now a front line. Further on, behind the railway track, the armed forces of the Russian Federation are standing and smashing everything. The houses are burning like candles, says Zhanna, who together with her mother decided to evacuate from the burning village, first to Kupiansk and then to Kharkiv.
They destroy every day for 20 hours a day. They destroy everything by explosive shells. All the houses are damaged. About windows, don't even ask. You can't even go out. The drones fly. They're watching everything. It's hell. 2 months of hell.
After the de-occupation, the Kupiansk district has not yet been fully examined by the special services, and the territory is still being cleared of mines. But according to law enforcement officers, 3 torture chambers were found only in this area. In total, there are more than 24 of them in the Kharkiv region. Reported by Roman Smoler, Natalia Belokudrya, UATV News.